Man, this some good pie.
Come on down and open up your eyes and get yourself big old hunk of dangerously delicious pies. DangerousPies.com.
Welcome back into Radio Row here in Phoenix, Arizona. Live coverage of Super Bowl 42 brought to you by ToyotaLiveWeb.com. Also Coors Light, Rocky Run Tap and Grill, our good friends at the Cats and I Group, and also by Magic Messenger. Absolutely my favorite guest of the year.
Oh my goodness.
The great Jim Nantz.
Thank you.
Welcome in.
My goodness, thank you
Good
so much.
You
it's good to be back with you. And I've just had a ball being with you the last time, and we got some catching up to do.
Well, first of all, Ian Poulter now says, I never said any of that stuff about Tiger. I don't know where that all came from.
Well, that's one thing you don't want to do now. You don't want to do anything and get into that same category like what Rory Sabatini is never going to live that down.
You know, it's funny because we're talking football this week, and why would you, if you're the Giants, say anything at all to instigate the Patriots? Why would you say anything about Tiger? Just leave him alone.
You're talking about, some people are trying to interpret what Burris said about the final score.
Right.
The first thing you do, because New England really pays attention to that stuff. I did the Anthony Smith game this year.
Oh yeah, the Pittsburgh.
He guaranteed the win. Trust me, nothing gets mine. You never, ever, ever get a any kind of hit.
Sam Kinison, by the way. So just so you know that, Jim. That's Sam Kinison, back from the dead.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, we're gonna talk off a minute, but football real quick. Last year you called the game.
Yep.
The Colts and the Bears, and that was a big moment for you because it was Final Four, it was the Masters, and then it was the Super Bowl. And this year you won't get to call it, but
got the AFC Championship,
that's right,
Final Four, and the Masters. So I'm still happy.
But yeah, I was just noticing you're up with the NFL Network. I mean, you're still part of it. You still feel part of it, right?
We just handed off the Patriots here to the Super Bowl, right, to call the AFC title game, and we had a close career games. Just the way it works out, it just blind luck, but most of them involved New England. New England at Dallas was a classic. New England at Indianapolis, which we thought was just going to be like a sneak preview of the AFC Championship game. And it's just so much fun. Of course I'm following. And we'll be right back in NBC calling the game 2 years from now. CBS, Fox, and NBC, of course, rotate the game. This should be the biggest watched game of all time.
But it'll be the Patriots or somebody when you call the next one, right? I mean,
you think about it. Who will it be? Because you still have 2 seasons down the road.
Right.
Maybe it'll be the Ravens. You never know.
From your lips to God's ears.
Somebody said to me earlier, like, wait, I was comparing Tiger to the Patriots, about how it's difficult sometimes in a business where we make our living with words that Tiger, we've run out of the superlatives long ago.
Right, sure.
And having called 8 of New England's 18 games to this point, it's similar every week. Like, okay, what do I say about that?
Right.
How do I frame this?
They won again.
Yeah, they won again. How do I frame it? What kind of context do I give it? But and so the question was asked, well, this could go on for a long time, meaning the Patriots. Yeah, and it could. But the reality is, in the NFL, every season you start anew. In golf, Tiger, there's still a lot of championships to be won out there for him. This run still got another good 10 years in it.
Jim Nantz with us from CBS Sports. Your buddy's in town playing at,
yes, he is.
At Scottsdale for a couple.
See him tonight.
Got off to a good start earlier in the year. Had a pretty good run in what was it? The desert.
Well, last week he finished his highest finish in 2 years.
Right.
Of course, he barely played last year. His back was so bad.
How's he feeling?
He's feeling really great.
Good.
He's gotten himself aligned. He went to see a guy in Texas, and instead of doing the deep tissue, 4 or 5 layers underneath, working the muscles and everything, someone told him, this physician he saw, that he needed to go realign his body.